One of the major projects we have going on in Cornudas right now is doing a re-fence along the highway. You can see this is okay condition, but there's a lot of spots where it's worse. And for those of you who are watching this and keep telling me my donkeys are getting out, yes, we know the donkeys keep getting through this fence onto the highway, onto the other ranches, so we got to redo the fence. What we're doing is taking the fence line along the inside, so we're gonna have like a double fence. So this is all pretty much shot, so we're gonna, instead of reusing it or taking it all out, which is a lot of work, we're just gonna do a dual fence along the highway. Double protection. This is a big project. We got 150 T-posts, I think, at $5 a pop, plus the barbed wire. I mean, it doesn't cost that much to fence it, maybe 1,500 bucks. But the manual labor of driving these things in, and of course, no one has a gas-powered T-post driver, and it won't be here for at least another week, so we're gonna get our workout on. How's it going, ladies?
Good. Trying to balance this water right here.
Think these posts will be thick enough?
Well, unless you want to pay $15 more a piece, they'll be fine.
Okay. I would have paid it.
Most. That's what they use back in the day.
Dang, y'all just went after it with a post hole digger.
Auger.
Oh, okay.
We got, I don't know how, we got lucky these holes.
We're soft?
Yeah.
But like I was telling Brian, I don't know, way back when they did this road, obviously go stuff wider than they need. So
I think take it to the inside like we were talking about?
Yeah. Okay. Gonna run about 3 inches inside this fence that's there now.
Okay. Could have gave it more space. 3 inches is not gonna be a pain in the ass with working. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I want to leave this up. You know
yeah,
that. Okay.
I took that out because it was all dicked up and
okay.
in my way of putting this one, trying to inline with that one.
Okay.
I put some shit in here.
You got a blade on there?
You'll be happy. Are you happy with the fence on the other side?
Yeah.
I don't have my blade.
No blade, huh?
I don't know what happened. I know I put it in my pocket this morning.
I got a key.
It's fine.
Get you an arrowhead.
Use the post hole digger.
I guess I could.
I don't know. Can't keep track of it.
Jeff, we're good.
You got it.
We get on
this problem solving. Use what nature has given you. Hey, I got this level app on my phone.
Oh yeah.
What you need.
Oh yeah, but those ain't
True. Well, you could do the manual one. Yeah, see like that. You just
oh, that one that works sideways? That you should be able to rotate that level.
I can stand up.
Get rotate level.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's kind of right in the middle.
Say we ain't building a lodge.
Famous quote.
Where y'all traveling?
We're going to El Paso. Well, we're going to Animas, really.
Okay.
The Boot Hill, New Mexico.
Cool. Where are you from?
Artesia.
Okay. You come through here, bud? You come through here?
I'm just going through El Paso and hitting the interstate.
Okay, I'm the new owner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, sounds great. I'm Kim Harrison.
I'm John.
Nice to meet you, John.
I've spent a lot of money in 2023 renovating Cornudas. We have a lot of projects going on right now as we close out the year, and a lot has also been done. I want to give you all the walkthrough, update, and let's see how this project for the town is going. This is our new closet. Just poured the concrete yesterday. The concrete's obviously dry enough. No cat prints.
No cat prints.
Master. Our cat Mikey was walking through here yesterday. Wanted to check out the cafe. Cornudas never had any actual air conditioning or heat. So this was a massive deal we got put in, was our mini splits, and these things pump the air. This is our main cafe here. I'm gonna turn it on turbo and get this thing warmed up a little bit, but we got the ones over there, one on the back wall, one in the kitchen, and these things, they work. It's one of the biggest upgrades, no longer eating in the super hot in the summer, sweating, or getting all bundled up and wearing snow clothes in the winter just to come have a meal. Check over here too, we got, this is gonna be our, I don't know what we're gonna do over here yet, probably a convenience store, I'm not sure, but mini split, split. We're actually insulating this thing so that our energy doesn't go to waste. Never was insulated, as you can tell. It's a little dusty right now. The kitchen demo and everything.
Yeah.
We'll clean it sometime soon. We're building out our other closet here, and we just got done pouring concrete. Yesterday, actually, we poured some inside the building because this building was sagging a little bit. Old floor was messed up, so we had to actually jack up the building on this side, level it off, and then we just filled it in with concrete. That way, hopefully no problems in the future, and help support our foundation on both sides. They spelled this a little wrong. Jocelyn. The crown jewel of Cornudas, the kitchen, it is a mess right now, but we're making progress. We got new drywall, refinished the whole thing. What else? One thing was massive, we raised the roof up, the ceiling, so now it's pretty much completely level, and the roof has a new pitch, so that way there's no more water damage, it all just rolls off. Nice. This is where our light's gonna go, but you can see our new wood, like new cross joists, cross beams, new plywood, the whole 9 yards. And the next big project, we don't have it in here, but it's gonna be FRP. We're going with FRP siding glued to the wall with corner edges. Here's our glue, which is freaking expensive. For those of y'all at Tight Bond, y'all be ripping people off. But that's what we're going with. That way, anti-moisture, anti-water, waterproof. The grill, the sink, we spill, it don't matter. We do need to put in our vent hood. That's gonna be another massive project coming up. Need a vent hood for this because we took out the old fan on the wall and the old vent hood, and we're gonna do an actual fancy vent. New outlets and switches. Electricians hooked it up. Got new siding going in on the outside, repaint it. Here's our mini split condensers. Sucker's purring. I like it. Then we had the new roof work. New drip edge, new wood, new shingles, new pitch. It was like a $25,000 job that we did ourselves. Only the back half of the roof, the front half is good, but the back half, water damage from the swamp coolers, leaks, everything. It destroyed the drywall in the kitchen, it rotted the wood. We had to replace it, unfortunately. Cornudas now has an irrigation system, and weirdly enough, this is like my pride and joy of the property because of my pines. And I got tired of messing around with it, so I just got over the ground normal hoses, hooked up to a splitter, measured out each tree getting the same volume. That way I keep my big beautiful pines alive. Some of them were in rough shape, and it's all hooked up to a timer on the hose. So we got 5 of these systems. We got hoses running everywhere, but it gets the job done. So one day hopefully we put in a PVC or underground irrigation, which is not something I'm looking forward to. This is a 2,500 gallon TCEQ approved water tank. Costs about 20,000 bucks. We just got this sucker in, it's brand new on a new concrete pad. It's special because of the fiberglass, and they require certain connections and valves and entry hole sizes for the state of Texas because I'm a public water system. So you need a big enough lid, you need a ladder to be able to access. If you come around here, you need to have, I believe it's a 36-inch opening on the side in case you need it. I don't know why, it's for multiple different reasons, I guess, but that's what they require. It needs to be fenced. And this one's really nice. We got a little gauge. Check this out. Got a little float on the inside that moves this up and down. Tells us how much water we have left. And we haul water in and we store it for our cafe because our well is not of sufficient quality. A future project's gonna be a big one. Actually getting this tank plumbed in. There's no connection, we're still running on our other tank. We're gonna build a house right here that has the pump, some control mechanisms. I wanna do some like electronic stuff and monitoring systems. But right now, here's where we're plumbed in to the pump from our temporary white tank we have over here. I'll show you all. Just a little 1,000-gallon tank because we had to get our permanent one in. That's how we get water into the cafe right now. This was maybe the biggest project to date at Cornudas, certainly the most work. The new roof, as you can see. Only the back end, the side and the front kept the same. New shingles, new slope. Hits here, goes straight out. Before it was come to here, and then it would flatten out. And that's where the water would collect and it would leak. Woo! Look at that view. For those of you who remember, there was a swamp cooler here and a swamp cooler down there. And so we had to take that out, obviously. And we replaced all of the wood with fresh planks because it rotted. The swamp cooler leaked, it was never sealed correctly, water from the outside would leak in. It destroyed all the wood. Well, not all the wood on the backside, but probably half of it at least. The other one was down here, leaked into the kitchen. Kitchen's right underneath me. Destroyed all the drywall on this side, all the wood on this side was rotted. So at that point we were like, let's just tear it all out, raise the roof a little bit, redo the whole kitchen. Kind of unexpected. When I bought it, I had no idea. Probably $25,000 to $50,000 later and a couple weeks of work, here we are, like new. It's just always something at Cornudas. Like this, devil's in the details, right? Like this roof right here is exposed. This obviously needs to be covered up because anytime it rains, water would just leak right in there and get under our metal right there. So it's a minor detail, but obviously over time, it's gonna be a bigger fix if not corrected now. And this roof leaks. We'll walk in the inside and show you, but every single rivet that holds the steel roof on needs to be water coated. Not all of them leak, but probably a dozen leak into the inside. Here's the inside of the roof. Every spot there's water damage on the ground, you can tell it's leaked. And if you look up, you can see a screw. All those need to be coated and sealed. It was leaking on our pool table. We had to cover it up. For those RV enthusiasts, we redid the entire electrical in the RV park. New control panel to flip on and off every spot. Bunch of trench work, ran all new electrical line. Every spot has been upgraded to a 50 amp. So we got our new 50 amp plugins. Here's our old ones, which we only had 150 amp. I wanted to make every single 150. We still need to cover in this trench and concrete these posts. But let me show you this. Let's go down to spot number 6. Remember I said it's always one project after another. Look at what they did on the electrical on number 6. This thing is like in the middle of the spot. Here's the old one. There's the new one. It needed to come out another 8 foot. I don't know how someone's gonna get an RV through here, so I don't know if we're gonna do it or if we're gonna have them come back out. I don't know if they ran out of material, but it needs to be taken all the way down to the end of this trench and refixed right there. One thing after another. This is where I stay. No updates in here for anybody. still a complete mess because it's just usually the guys and me and people working here, and we really have no complaints about stuff being on the floor and all crazy. This will be the last, I think, to get all fixed up. We got look at this. Got all sorts of artwork and stuff to put up. All of our decorations for our rentals and short-term lodging, a bunch of stuff. Got my paint squares so I can figure out where we're going with it. Turquoise and red, I'm still figuring out our color scheme, future project. Everyone loves painting. But what do y'all think about the colors? I want you to drop something in the comments. I'm pretty set on turquoise and red. That's the old color scheme out here. We're keeping it sort of historic, and I think they go good together. They're both bright. The Bear Mystic Turquoise, and then my two favorite reds, the 100 mile per hour and Flirt Alert from Home Depot. I think this is gonna be the color scheme. Drop a comment if you have a good recommendation. I'm open to it. Pump is leaking, go figure. This washer needs to be replaced. It's not a big leak. Our flow meter right there, it's probably doing 1/100th of a gallon per minute. I mean, pretty tiny, but it's making a mess. Our motel is just about ready to rent out. Check this out. We did have someone stay in here a month ago or so. We got new mattresses, new sheets, a wall unit. This thing does real good. It keeps you warm, keeps you cool, whatever you need. It's all clean, water works, air works. It's ready to go. See our irrigation hoses behind me. We got power to the sign, power for our camera. I like this side. I wonder how long this has been here. This one's old. It's weird, but the gas is like one of my favorite parts of the property. We're doing 3 or 4 sales per week right now, probably, for emergency gas. We sell it for $10 a gallon, so we make like $30 per transaction. So a couple $100 a week, not bad. Check this out. This is where we keep all of our wood, supplies, drywall for the job now, roofing, our magic storage shed. Speaking of which, I need to find a roller for this wall that we're about to put on. Which I doubt I have anything, but could maybe get lucky. Need like a paint roller, but very hard and stiff. Something like this would actually almost work. This is our H-frame, I guess you would call it, for the end of the barbed wire, so you can get the wire onto this and stretch it and connect it to all the posts down the line. You can see Jeff did a good job with his tractor, cleared the entire fence line, it's ready to go. Need the concrete to dry. Pretty good job. Ideally, we have it this tight, but I don't even think it needs to be that tight. Like, we want it to be that tight, obviously, but even if it wasn't this tight, they ain't doing it.
Well, you make it tight, because summertime it's going to be looser, and then in the cold weather it's going to draw.
Yeah, the heat
expansion.
Yeah.
That's why you making it tight. And so you go with the same as I got this.
Yes, for sure. I think that would be good. It's perfect. I keep getting asked when this place is gonna open, and unfortunately I don't have an answer right now. I think in a month or two. This is December update 2023. I think a month or two more. You can tell the place is a mess. It's all dirty, dusty. We're hard at work trying to get every update done before we open. Funny enough, some people are actually like a little frustrated or like angry, it seems, that we're not open. Like, when are you guys opening? We want you to open. So I think people are excited. I'm more excited than ever. But we're almost there, so I don't know when the grand opening is gonna be exactly. This is late 2023, I think early 24, we're gonna be flipping burgers and serving customers from this counter here into the cafe. But I do know I will be giving you guys more updates. So as we get closer to the official grand opening, more updates to come.